middle income and low income households have just slammed the United States economy, showing that there's absolutely no confidence in the finances of the American people. I have all the details and exactly what these groups are now saying here in the video. Let's get into it and talk through the details. First off, can I ask a huge favor of you? Please make sure to like the video with the big thumbs up button down below. Also, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Again, with the big subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, and let's get into it and talk about it. All right, yet again, another new survey has been conducted, and this one is called the Financial Security Monitor, which was released by Primerica. Now, here's what they're finding. Middle income households all across the country, 55% of them with this new survey based on the third quarter have a negative view of their finances. This is up 6% over the previous reading, the previous quarter. So what is that showing? 55% of middle income households, which is, by the way, the bulk of the households out there, have a negative view of their finances. Does that give us a little bit of indication as to what is going on, not only with the overall economy, but the finances of the American people? That's not very good, right? Now, let me ask you this much really quickly. Leave a comment down below if you're comfortable doing so, which, by the way, maybe I should just put a poll here on the channel and ask everybody across the board, which is, for low-income people, if you're low-income or fixed income, what is your perspective on your finances? Is it positive? Is it neutral? Is it negative? Like, what is your overall feeling about your finances right now? I would be willing to bet the vast majority of low-income and fixed-income people probably have a pretty negative view of their finances. Not everybody, but based on what I know about many people here in the community, yeah, it's a tough situation out there, right? And this is just middle income. That's crazy. That's a big, big, big number right there. So over half the people out there are feeling this way. I don't know. Doesn't really show very much optimism out there as far as what's going on with the overall economy. Now next, this group was also surveyed, and they found that 73%, again, of this same group of people out there, middle income households out there, are basically having a negative view of the overall economy. 73%. That's nuts, right? That's basically, well, first off, it's 73 out of every 100, so I mean, that's pretty good, right? But nearly three quarters of the households have a negative view, I don't know, of the overall economy, right? So I'm not sure about you, but when I do all this research all the time, every day I'm looking at all kinds of articles, I'm reading all kinds of information. I can't tell you how much I see out there every day that comes across and says, oh, the economy's booming, everybody's doing great, everybody's finances are so great and healthy right now. People are flush with cash. Everybody has so much money, they're just continuing to spend, and this economy is just booming like we've never seen before. Where? Who? Tell me who, please. Somebody inform me, because I'm not seeing it. I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe they're looking back a few years ago when things were maybe doing fine right after they printed $6 trillion of fresh money and plowed it into the economy. Yeah, any economy can do great when there's $6 trillion of fresh money in circulation. Yeah, that's not hard to do, right? I mean, any economy is going to boom when that happens. Duh. That's pretty obvious right there, right? So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a bubble here, and maybe I'm not really seeing the reality of what's going on, but I don't really think that's the case across the entire country when we continue to see the finances just being eroded left and right with all this high inflation and everything else out there going up. Every time you turn around, they're, oh, just kidding, we're raising the prices again. Yeah, that $3.29 loaf of bread that you were going to buy there a second ago, yep, sorry, now it's $3.59. We just raised the price on you. Oh, sorry, everybody, right? Obviously, I'm being a little bit of a clown right now, but you get my point, right? This is kind of what's going on. Now, the survey continues. It also shows that 34% of respondents basically have a, kind of an uncertain or negative view on the overall direction of the economy. Again, a third of the population, 1 in 3 people out there, basically saying, yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of negative, don't really have an idea of what's going on with this economy, and not too positive on the trajectory of it. In other words, the direction of the overall economy. Again, just like I've been saying for a long time now. I've been saying this for a while, and I will continue to say this. Until we get a change with this economy, in other words, recession, that's what I'm referring to, until we get a massive recession or some type of massive change, we will continue to get the same. So which is what happens. Same. If we expect something different, you know the definition there, right? Doing the same thing and getting the same result. We know what happens there. Same thing, right? Or basically doing the same thing and expecting a different result. that doesn't work either. We know how this whole thing works. I've been saying this for so long now in other videos. If we want a change, if we want our finances to change, if we want this economy to get better, we need to get a major change to it. And one thing we could get is a massive recession. That would not be a bad thing. In my opinion, it'd be very, very welcomed right now. It'd be good. Even though it might sound, oh, it's so scary, economy's going to break down and oh, it's going to be so bad. You're right. It might get bad for a little while, but that's okay. It's going to reset everything. Prices would come down. Inflation would be reset. We'd most likely get a little bone thrown to us called a stimulus check or some type of financial assistance. It would not be the worst thing. But if we don't get any change like that, nothing like that, and we continue to grind on as we are right now, guess what we get? More of the same. That's it. Nothing will change whatsoever. Even though all these, the talking heads out there and all the people like this, they're like, oh, you have so much money. Just trust us. You have money. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have any money, right? We're floating balances on credit cards. We're racking up all kinds of personal debt. We're not having a good time right now. This is not fun. This is terrible. And they're like, no, trust us. You have money. Just believe. Seriously, just believe us. We're telling you have money. Oh, really? Yeah, okay. That's just what they're telling us, right? And again, they hammer this so much on us to say that we're doing fine financially and the economy's booming. It's almost like they hammer it so much, it's like, should we start believing it or something? I don't know what to say, right? But no, that's not the case, okay? And this survey exactly shows that. So again, just want to bring this to your attention. I like to look at this information. I like to look at everything out there. I like to read stories from both sides. When I come across these articles that say, oh, the economy is booming, I like to read those as well. I like to see, what are people looking at? I want to see the big picture. I want to read information from the positive, the negative, the neutral, from the left, from the right, from the middle, everywhere, all around. I want to see what everybody is saying. So I'm not just jumping onto some biased opinion being like, well, this one group says this. But I want to look at everything and then look at the evidence behind it. Give me evidence as far as what's going on. I don't want just some subjective, well, I believe. Who cares what somebody believes? Show me the objective truth. That's what I want to know, right? And that's exactly what we need to continue to see. So I don't know, when we see a survey like this, that's pretty objective to me. When we see these statistics and things like this that I shared with you here in this video, that's pretty objective, right? So anyway, just want to bring this to your attention. I hope this helps you to some degree. We'll have to continue to watch what's happened here. It's such a weird, super weird time of year right now. Anyway, hope this helps you. Again, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Like the video. Again, thumbs up button down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Again, if you have not done so yet, make sure to subscribe. Totally free to do so. Always has been, always will be. I have videos for you every single day like this and all of these other financial type based videos out there. A lot of things that are happening right now. And I'll continue to keep you posted. There's a lot of things that are happening between now and the end of the year. A lot of changes coming in. And I don't know, change is, kind of weird sometimes, welcome sometimes, maybe not so welcome sometimes. We'll just have to see what happens. But anyway, I'm here for anybody that I can be. Again, I look forward to reading your comments down below as always. Otherwise, check out the other 5,000 plus videos in the video library. The popular videos I've hand selected for you down below in the description or the top of the comment section. Check those out. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Please enjoy. Thanks so much for joining. Take care. Have a nice evening. I'll catch you again later in the